That's Plateau. We're off, you know. Good morning, I'm Ron MacLean. You're listening to song Crosby, Stills, and Nash. Baby, you're fair game. It's 12:25 and a half with MacLean. Well, you know, they say that most sexually driven men have rather deep voices. Well, I don't know if you think I have a deep voice, and I doubt you do, but the Bee Gees have the very same feeling. They've put out a song. It's called How Deep Is Your Love? I don't know. Some good stuff for you. Karen and Richard Carpenter, Calling Occupants from CKRD. Well, as I almost always do when I play sentimental requests, I kind of blew it. That last song was supposed to have gone out to Sandra Hofer from Todd Swanson. There, that'll make Sandra happy. At 12:37, I'm Ron MacLean, and this is Tanya Tucker. But it's not a tape, it's a record. Or 1 o'clock, and well, a buddy of mine from FM, Mark Summers, just questioned my last introduction. He wanted to know what having to do with Tanya Tucker had to do with being a record or a tape. Now, my millions of listeners are probably also asking the same question, so I will clarify. I mean, everybody knows that there are various brands of tape. There is Scotch tape, and there's masking tape, and I'm sure you've all heard of the Tucker tape. Now you know, I meant this was a record and not Tucker tape. Does anyone care? Elvis Presley, this is the greatest song I've ever heard. I just love it. Send it out to my mom. She loves it too. Hello.
Young Turks, Rod Stewart on 850 CKRD.
And at this point, I want you to just be quiet for a couple of minutes and sit back and turn as red as I know you're going to for the next little bit here. You've got your red shirt on this evening. Now, I don't know how much mention has been made of the fact that this is it, Morky, for 4 years as far as you and I are concerned, working for CKRD, and also I'm sure particularly many students who've spent more than enough nights over the books, either studying, cramming for exams, or getting things done, and who have come to know and feel almost a friendship with Mark Summers through the microphone and through the radio. And when a person comes in like this, people will say, well, why does he have to say all this on the radio? But I thought it most important that not just for yourself, because you've done so much for us, but for those who have felt the same way and haven't had a chance to be a co-worker, you know, coming into work day after day. I would say that of a lot of the people who work here, but certainly you rank right up there with people who have an effervescence about you, and of all the attributes of man that they say is the most important, truth or honesty is the one that ranks number one, and that is maybe your biggest attribute, Mark. And to work with you for 4 years, it's been more than a pleasure. And for those who have listened to you over the years and who have called in and been greeted by the voice that is ever so bright, and who has always had an open ear, and who has exchanged so many different thoughts, and it's one of those things where I could go on and talk about the things you've done, and I'm sure I would share that view with everybody here. What have we got? A staff of close to 85 now who have all gotten to know you, Mark, and it's on to Edmonton, which is your hometown, and I don't know if you've mentioned that yet, but
no, but
for you, in terms of a move, I guess if you were going to leave here, it would have to be one of the things that you would consider, that you will know people there, and you'll get to work for another company, and you'll have the same opportunities as you've had here, and that's good. But for 4 years, it's been we've worked many an evening where we sat and yacked over coffee, and we feel saddened to see you go, but by the same token, there is a feeling of happiness and a wishing of good luck and all the best for the future. I know being 90 miles away, we'll have a chance to see you more often than not. But
I really appreciate that, Ron. Once again, thanks very much. No, I really feel.
What are you being so nice for? You don't have a chance to get a raise from this place anymore?
Oh, you mean that's it?
No.
Oh, you're kidding.
Enjoy yourself, and like I say, good luck.
Thank you very much, Ron.